Hey everyone, what's happening? Michael Brad. Thanks for checking me out. It is winter in northeastern Pennsylvania. And crazily, if that's a word, people get surprised when it gets cold in December and snows and stuff. But another kind of freaky part of it is the school day, the dreaded school day for children, for students, right? And, it never seems to fail that there's older I get, I hear people that are older than me or people that are as old as me, when there's a snow day and they let school out, it's like all of a sudden the students are going to become failures and they're going to be conditioned to, believe that once it snows, life stops and all that kind of jazz. And though there may be some truth in that, I hear you. However, when we're talking about the education of students, and mind you, when you do have a snow day, you make that day up in June. So really, as much as you think students are going to be like, yay, they have to make the day up in June during the summer. So that's usually boo, right? But really, if you're so concerned about how a snow day affects a student's or your child's education, maybe you might want to take a look at, your students or your child's education. There are probably, carry the one, a billion other things, other issues with regard to education that are so much more important than a snow day. Preferably using tests versus actually trying to nurture creativity, having a connection with their teachers and instructors, what they're really engaged in with regard to using their education as a means to achieve their dreams, their passions and interests, what kind of subjects they're actually interested in, how well they're doing on particular subjects, what's the social atmosphere like for them as they are growing up and maturing. So there's so many things that you can be thinking about that you could even want to stand up and be like, yeah, this needs to change. But seriously, complaining about a snow day, I really think that sends an even more dire message to children, and that's essentially that when life happens, if you just complain about it, it makes things better.